Alrighty, my name's Robert Jackson. I've been doing SampleManager LIMS for many, many years now. Been on for 35 years, 30 years, about 19 years of CSols. Worked across many industries, done many kinds of projects from small, adding functionality to existing systems to global rollouts of multiple sites. So today we're going to talk about picked five relatively, well, I guess some are a little bit bigger than others, but five functionality areas which are often neglected but do offer a lot of potential for doing interesting things with. So I learned a fair amount while doing this webinar, lots of interesting little details about some of these which I wasn't completely aware of before this was put together. So we'll start off with the quick launcher. Quick launcher has been around for a few versions now, but why would you need it? Well, perhaps you're tired of moving through menus, doing right mouse clicks on Explorer folders, and you want to leap straight into the functionality you want to run. Or perhaps you want to take a look in some tables you don't normally view. So you could do both of those with just knowing either the numeric menu item number or the what that's called the mnemonic, which is the small letter coding for each functionality. For example, VT is equal to view tables, LSAMP is login samples by workflow. We'll see a little later how simple it is to throw those items in. So how do you run the quick launcher? Well, it's this in the bottom, I guess you call it status bar, says quick launcher. This is configurable in the configuration, so it may be turned on for you or it may be turned off. Um, I do have the version number it appeared in, but not with me right at the moment. However, you can type in directly some master menu numbers. So you could just actually just type in, say, 247 is, I believe, results entry by sample, or VT for view table. You could put in the text mnemonic. Or if you want to do something a little bit more sophisticated, you can use TF and a question mark. So question mark applies the criteria to the current Explorer folder we have up. T and F search and filter that not only allow you to filter within a folder, but they also throw up the folder you specified. So we have some examples. So we've already talked a bit about the ones above. So for VT is a lot simpler than 15213. But if you were to do VT, it would ask you which table you want to view. So in this case, we say we want to look at the version analysis table, hit OK, and our Explorer folder for version analysis is put up on the form. So here we could see we have the analysis table displayed. So that's kind of handy, but there's more we can do. So perhaps we want to apply a bit of filtering. So in this case, we could do F colon version underscore analysis and then a PH. So this will throw up a view of the version analysis table, but it would also highlight the rows where we have our pH in, so it will only include version analysis table records which have a pH. So you may be thinking, oh, that's a bit long-winded, but coming up soon, we'll be able to talk about how you can customize it. So within the lab alias tool, there is an element called the quick launch customization. This is delivered with the system. So it contains a number of predefined entries of which I've highlighted the results entry one. So in the quick launch, if you were to type result space entry, you would get the results entry screen would prompt up for the sample ID, and then you would go straight to results entry. Or you could do those other things like WF for workflow, test schedule, etc. So you're not restricted to just these lists. You can also kind of add your own. So perhaps we think even results entry is a bit long-winded. We could enter in here, say RE, and then assuming that's unique, we could just type in RE and we'd go straight to results entry. So that's pretty quick. So it's a very simple little feature, but I find that I'm using it a lot these days. So next, we're going to talk about committing and consigning data.